Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Happy Monday. It is Moo Monday today, so please check out Moo. We'll go over the special limited time promotion that they have. Let's get right into it. I'm going to talk about just give you a market update, what's going on, and why. And then I just want to have a brief talk at the end, okay? So let's just get right into it. The S&P is headed, look at this. The S&P is headed for its highest close in 13 months on optimism of the Fed skipping its interest rates, okay? Skipping the interest rate hike this week. When is this week? This week is Tuesday the 13th, right? Wednesday the 14th, okay? And so tomorrow, which is Tuesday, two things happen. The FOMC meeting starts, that is the Fed beginning to talk about, meeting and telling you what he sees, what data shows him as far as inflation and getting that under control, right? But what also comes out tomorrow is CPI. I'm going to try to go live with that. So I'll probably go live in the morning and then with that, okay? And so they will have the CPI data. You know, CPI measures inflation. It's a tool that measures inflation, okay? Goods and services that you and I consume. Consumer price index. So when the Fed gets that data on the 13th, the 14th, he will clear what we've been thinking, which is he's going to pause and not go up another 25 basis points on his interest rates, okay? And so that's what's actually priced into the market, that he's going to pause. Me, I'm going to wait and see. Everything points to him pausing. Let's see if it is true. Will it take place, rather? All right. And so what else we have? Breaking news. Yep. So here's what's happening that is really, really, really interesting. This is what's happening. Look at this, good people. The S&P is at 4333, right? So this is what we're talking about when we're talking about its heading for its highest close in 13 months, right? So if we could close over 4,300 and push past that point of resistance, then we are showing that the market is strong and the bulls are pushing its way higher. And that is reflecting in all of our stock, especially tech, right? Especially tech. So here's another thing I want you guys to look at. Let's look at this. Carnival is up 13%. Look at that. It is absolutely killing it. Carnival Cruise Line. Why? Because we are still in revenge travel. Bookings are up extremely high for Carnival Cruise Line. Let's see if we could get a good read on it right here. All right, see, here's the ticker, right? So here we go. The stock railed another 13%. It was upgraded by JP Morgan Chase to overweight from neutral, all right? And so now it has a new price point, a new price target, right? So let's go back to Carnival. As we can see, $14, and some analysts are saying it's going to $20, all right? So as you can see, it's 14, and analysts are saying that it is going to $20. Now, the reason why I come on here and give you guys this information, for those of you that are new, there's a handful that are new, and you go, hey, why did you just come on and give us all this information? Because there's a ton of plays to be made in this information. You could just buy the stock and ride it up to 20, or you can do a call option, seeing if it goes up. And then on bad news, you can see if a stock is going down. So that's why I give you the information. And I give you so much information on plays that you could partake of and plays that I get in, right? But, sometimes we have to stop trading and learn something. Now, here's what I want to show you that is very bullish. The S&P closing above 4,300. All of this stuff is bullish short term, right? It's bullish short term. But long term, there are some issues that are still there. And I'm going to make a point here. Just stick with me. Listen to this.
In a big jump in foreclosure filings, up 7% from the month prior, 14% from the same time a year ago. Our chief economics correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis, joined us to break it down and what this could mean for potential buyers. So, Rebecca, break it down for us.
Here's the thing, Michael. So we are seeing foreclosures tick up, especially in the month of May, more than 35,000 of them. We saw the biggest increases in a handful of places: Illinois, Maryland, New Jersey, Ohio, and Florida. By far, the biggest increase in foreclosures in Florida, in Lakeland, Florida in particular. But here's the thing to consider, Michael. A lot of these foreclosures, while there are external factors like inflation, prices going up, that hits families, families get pinched, layoffs are potentially an issue there, as are adjustable rate mortgages, because we've seen mortgage rates. If you got in on an adjustable rate mortgage 3 years ago and you're paying 3% and today it's 7%, that is a huge increase in what you owe. But there was also something else that happened, and that is the moratorium on foreclosures, which was in place during the pandemic. That expired at the federal level in 2021 and at the state level last year. So you're starting to see this increase in foreclosures, but it was somewhat expected by economists because of that moratorium.
And we see housing prices, they've increased.
Well, so as you could see, it was somewhat expected because of the moratorium, right? But long term, it is a sign that something is not right. Something is wrong, right? And so we got to look at this thing short term and long term. Now, before I go to what I want to talk about, I do want to show you guys that this is a limited time with Moo, 17 free stock right now. But here's why you need to take advantage of it. These stock are valued from $3,000 to $2,000 a piece, and it doesn't matter what deposit amount that you put in. Look at that, $100 cash reward and one free share of C3AI. You got them in all of these tiers, all right? It's Moo Monday. Listen, click the second link below. Make your deposit a day of a minimum of $100. Get your free stock. And then, of course, stock up you. This is where all of us will teach you how to make more money. Now, to my point, this is what I want to end with. And that is, thank you for all of you guys that came out in New York, even in the smog, the apocalypse, to see us. Someone came to me and said, it registered with me when you said stop trading and start studying and listening, right? And she was telling me that she kept making the same mistake over and over and over and over. I do the same thing, but sometimes I'll stop, I'll listen to other people, and sometimes I'll stop and actually look at my own class and just get reminded to change this. And I will tell you guys that the biggest threat against your money, really, just before you purchase a stock or crypto or after, is you and your bad habits. That's why more people lose money than make money. So with me, I was doing, as you guys know, I was doing options. I always share with you guys options. And someone said, hey, Larry, you're up in all of those options. Why do you dump them like almost daily? Because I win more times when I dump them daily. And I know there's a lot of talk about not giving up or cashing out too quick, but that hasn't been my problem. And if you tell me the truth, you will say that hasn't been your problem. Your problem has been, most of the people that are listening to me, is that you didn't take profits, right? And so I'm looking at this thing long term, and then I'm looking at it short term, right? Short term, I can continue to make money. And every day that I cash out is another win, right? And so now we're looking for CPI tomorrow morning. What normally happens is the market tends to run up just before CPI comes out, but it may have changed now. So I'm in some plays that I got in Friday. As a matter of fact, I'll show them to you guys. I got into these plays Friday. Some of you guys, I showed it to you. I got into some plays Friday, and I may cash these out. Now, by the time you see this, the market may be closed. And I'm just going to tell you, make sure I'm not exposed here. I'm just going to tell you that these are some of the plays that I got in. These are all, options, right? And I got into these on Friday. But as you could see, some of them I'm up, 30%, some 6, some 38%. But as you could see, it's a lot of plays, right? And to be honest with you, it's too many plays. And I'm having issues with my network here. I'm sorry. It's too many plays. And so what normally happens, what I used to mess up on, is holding them too long. Time and decay sets in. And so that's what I want to talk to you guys about. I want you guys to truly write down where you've been messing up at. And let's make some adjustments. And not just come on every day. Hey, give me the plays, give me the plays, give me the plays. I have a personal trainer now. He's kicking my butt, and I got him until the end of the month. And it's been about 2 months now, and I wanted to tap out so bad. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to follow through, because what he's changed here is changing everything here, right? And so that's what I really wanted to talk to you guys about today. Giving you guys updates on what's happening in the market at the front end of this. But this part will help you more than anything. I dare you to look at the last 2 to 3 years. And I want you to be truthful with yourself and write down where have I messed up? And where do I keep making the same mistake? And whatever that is, then, you do the polar opposite. But I can guarantee you 1 out of 100 will say selling too early. Probably 1 out of 500, right? And so everybody has different problems, but you have to address those problems to become a better trader, right? And so now that I take a day or 2 off to trade, I make more trading in that day than I do doing this for, all week. And I'm not going to leave. I'm going to be here until the next bull market. But I want you guys to get the message before I tap out, whenever that is, 2025, 2026, when I say, hey, I don't want to do this no more, I just want to travel. I want you guys to be able to make more money, not just now, but forever. I don't want you to just eat fish. I want you to learn how to fish, okay? And I'm talking to the newbies. I know there's a lot of expert traders, or should I say experienced traders that watch. But I just want you guys to get this. Make sure and look for all of the free information that's out there, whether you read it or watch it on YouTube or whatever. And I do have a class, but this is not about the class. But if you do want to become a better trader and you've just been losing, and you've been in the market since COVID started, you need to at least look at what the class offers. And then if not, get the free stuff that's out there. All right. That's what I wanted to talk about today, good people. I will be going live in the morning, so make sure that those notifications are checked. And I will be doing the CPI. I will try to go live on that. Also, live, love, laugh, and learn. Make sure you check out those links below, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.